Hey y'all, it's July the 9th, 2017, and y'all, I got a myriad of videos that I've shot over the past couple of days, and I had to go ahead and upload them. I've been kind of slacking on that, but before I upload those other videos, it's come to my attention that, I've been slacking a little bit. I've been caught lacking as far as my, the fat loss program, the weight loss program. It's been about 4 days since I uploaded a video, and I gotta stay on it, you guys. I got a lot of things to share with y'all and stuff, so, it came to my attention, man, I really need to keep on this, keep people motivated, keep giving people ideas, keep expressing the different various ways that we've been lied to as far as fat management in our bodies and stuff. So the next thing that I want to share with you is this. Now, for example, a lot of people, they'll be overweight and stuff, and they'll be like, dude, I gotta get my stuff in order. Oh man, I gotta really go gung ho with this as far as exercise and stuff to really just burn off this fat, to burn off all these calories. I really need to get it done and stuff. Some people, they'll do this early in the morning, and what I would have to suggest is that's a good idea. I mean, as far as exercising, sooner than later in your day is probably better. The sooner you could do it, the better, because the rest of your day will definitely benefit from the fact that you've worked out so strenuously in the beginning of the day. But what I want to suggest to y'all is that's not really necessary at all, especially if you're implementing that first step as far as intermittent fasting, and you're waiting, you're extending the time in which that you wait every day to start eating. All right, walking is actually a pretty good thing. All right, walking is a pretty good thing that you can do. That's not so strenuous as crossfitting yourself into the ground, or total 90ing yourself into the ground, or doing all these very, very strenuous activities that people like to do. All right, because a lot of people will get discouraged from that. They might not want to do that first thing in the morning and stuff like that. They might dread something like that after a while. All right, so I wanted to suggest walking. All right, for example, there's a lot of bodybuilders out there who, they don't necessarily like to run. They'll find that, maybe it'll compromise their muscle gains and stuff like that. So they won't necessarily run, but what they'll do is walk in the morning, right? Because especially if you're intermittent fasting, your metabolism is already kicking itself into gear. So if you walk, that's going to further kick your metabolism into gear, all right? And not only that, you'll find that, you can implement all the muscles in your body, all the muscle groups and stuff while you're walking, and we'll explain that a little bit more in detail in a moment. You're going to get pretty much a full body, low impact workout. Cardiovascular workout is going to up your metabolism. It's going to get your calories burning by simply walking, all right? And so I wanted to discuss this. First of all, if you live in a bad neighborhood, or you can't defend yourself in any sort of way, I wouldn't suggest walking around your neighborhood at all. All right, find like a track or something if you want. Find something very safe where you can defend yourself and it's very public and stuff like that. Safety first, as far as all that. But yeah, I would suggest walking, or a number of other things, and we're going to discuss that in a second. But walking is a good idea. Now, a lot of people might hear that and say, it's kind of boring. I don't know if I want to do that just because it's so boring. Walking, all right? And walking can become very boring, all right? Here's what I want to suggest to you, especially if you live in a nice area, with nature around and stuff. It's fun to walk, especially early in the morning before it gets hot. Just look around at nature. It's so beautiful and stuff. It'll kind of bring you to peace, to peaceful vibes. All right. Not only that, but I would also suggest, you could listen to music while you're walking and stuff, if you enjoy music a whole lot. Or one thing that I've done, I haven't done it lately, but I found really, really enjoyable, is to walk while listening to an audiobook. Because you'll have someone reading to you and stuff. You'll be expanding your mind and your perspective. You'll actually be working out your brain while you're working out the rest of your body and stuff. That's also pretty dang cool to do if you listen to an audio book, or if you want to talk on the phone, or I don't know, whatever it is you might like to do. But there's something that you could do while walking that will thoroughly entertain you. And meanwhile, you'll be getting your metabolism all kicked into gear. You'll be getting it in from the beginning of the morning. You're going to be starting off on a very good day. You're going to notice that the rest of your day will absolutely benefit from the fact that you walked a good, couple miles and stuff like that. Perhaps you have a dog and stuff, right? If you have a dog, you could take that dog for a walk. That dog will love you for that, dude. That dog's gonna love that walk. He's gonna love that time y'all have together and stuff like that. There's all different things that you can do while walking in the morning, and it's gonna serve to benefit you in untold ways. All right, and you're gonna find out. But I also do want to mention that that's not the only low-impact cardio thing that you can do. For example, I haven't been walking in the morning lately because I don't have time. The reason is because I have a garden, and I hand water my garden. Like I'm very hands-on when it comes to my garden and everything like that. I like to pay special attention to each one of my plants and stuff, and I like to check up on them in the morning. So I haven't been able to walk, but as far as carrying buckets of water and walking back and forth to different plants and stuff, that has been low impact cardio. Like, so if you didn't want to walk, if you want to do something else such as gardening, that will also serve to benefit you. Any sort of low impact cardio, you know, maybe you got a pool, maybe you like to swim or something, just do a little bit of swimming, nothing very strenuous or anything like that, just low impact. It's a good idea. And I mean, if you want to go crazy and do all that total 90 stuff, go for it. That's a good idea too. But a lot of people, they really don't want to start off their day like that. I would suggest that low cardio stuff. All right, and like I said, you're going to notice your metabolism is going to kick into gear, and you're going to feel better for the whole entirety of the rest of the day. All right, it's going to be very beneficial for you. Not only that, like I said, you can multitask and do all sort of things while you're walking. Another good idea while you're walking is to work on rhythmic breathing. Or, you know, I forget what people call it. You know, people probably have different terms for it. But breathing in and out, being very conscientious of your breathing, expanding your lungs, which is something that people don't really do so much, not subconsciously at least. You know, regulate your breathing. All right, because that's going to be very beneficial for your lungs and your oxygen flow, and inevitably for losing more fat when you regulate your breathing. And a lot of people, they don't understand the correlation, but when you do good stuff for the inside of your body, you're going to notice that the rest of your body will benefit. So you can regulate your breathing by breathing in pretty steady and breathing out rhythmically while you're walking, and you can focus on that. I mean, you know, you don't have too much to do while you're walking, so you can regulate your breathing and breathe very rhythmically, and that will also help to not only kickstart your metabolism and do all sort of beneficial things for your insides, but it creates a calming effect, and it relieves a lot of stress when you do that sort of thing. Now, also what I want to bring up is the idea of strutting. All right, and a lot of y'all folks, maybe y'all don't walk around and strut necessarily. All right, and I'm speaking more to the men out there. All right, y'all need to understand, because thing is about ladies is they're taught from a pretty young age, they catch on pretty quick as to the art and the science of strutting. All right, and you know what I'm saying, like Saturday Night Fever and stuff. Basically, you already know what strutting is. It is walking around feeling very proud of yourself, man, sticking your chest out, maybe flexing your muscles and stuff, whatever muscles that you might have and stuff that you like, and you like to show them off. Focus on that, all right? And not only when you walk in the beginning of the day, but you can do this throughout the entirety of the day whenever you want. If you're walking around, focus on it. Focus on strutting. And while you're strutting, you're going to be flexing various muscles. Even if you, like, muscles in your arms or whatever, like, even if it doesn't necessarily directly correlate, you could still flex various muscles while you walk. And this is going to benefit you in a way that it's going to give your muscles a nice little workout. It's going to burn more calories. You don't necessarily have to work out in order to flex your muscles, dude. Feel proud of yourself, dude. Strut. Stick your chest out. You know what I'm saying? Stick that ass out, alright, if you want to. Whatever you want, just flex those muscles while you walk. Feel proud of yourself. And what you're going to notice is girls will come out of the woodwork, and they're going to start, you know, looking at you a different kind of way. If you're walking on the street, for example, flexing and strutting, and you got your dog, and it's a cute, adorable dog, and stuff, you're walking down the street, you're going to get attention, alright? If that's what you want and stuff like that, you're going to get it. Alright, so be aware of that. You're going to get some. Strutting is a very, very good idea, alright, because it'll allow you to focus on certain parts of your body, even when you're not necessarily working out. Maybe you're working at your job, you're getting money and stuff like that. Flex and strut. And what you're going to notice is that your muscles are going to benefit. The extra fat that's on you is going to slide off a little bit more simply by that simple act, alright? A lot of us don't think about it like that, alright? So when you're out there, go ahead and feel proud about yourself, alright? You're well on your way to losing fat. You're just going to continue to lose fat. You might as well stretch. You might as well just be fully aware of how good you're starting to look, alright? It's a real good idea, alright? Anyways, that's about it for today and stuff. It's July the 9th, 2017, and I'll holler at y'all later.